mindful of the fact that goods and services must meet specific requirements for customer satisfaction, that these goods and services must be realized in safe conditions and without damaging the environment, that specific procedures must be established for the realization of these goods and services, that the required personnel must be available for the realization of these goods and services, that these goods and services must be checked for compliance to industry norms, by qualified personnel in conformity to the applicable norm, that these tasks are requirements and must be fulfilled by companies involved in the realization of these goods and services, codes, standards, and specifications, which are industry norms, rooted in science, engineering, and technology, have been established in different industry sectors according to different classes of work, so customers consume products that are safe and offer satisfaction. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is another fantastic day. The program, get that jingle there, that tells you are on the program Top Quality with Dash Inspectorate, vibrating from inner voice of Eden Radio. There, as we carry on this mission, which is there to sensitize, educate, ourselves, on the actions, in this new era of innovation, transformation, and change. It's a new era on the planet, in which we have as a major goal, attainment of the 2030 agenda and the sustainable development goals. And good enough, we say that we are not on the underdogs. That is our nation. Our nation is waxing on very strong like every other nation. Put up strategies so that we get at the objectives of the national, the 2030 agenda and the sustainable development goals, with the well carved out plan, that has been established, in the long-term development strategy of nation, Horizon 2035. That is Cameroon becoming an agent nation, an emerging nation by 2035. So it's a good new era there. Bouncing back from a serious pandemic, which has threatened life on the planet. Pushed life, almost extinction life on the planet. But then we say that it's not ended. It's not ended yet. So life is full of hope. Hope. That's it. Hope. There's so many wonderful things that are going to happening now. To satisfaction. Which is quality. Just like we said. We as human beings want to be in the toppest mood. That is to serve for the beauty, satisfaction. From every product or service that we consume. That is quality. That is our prime objective. Because as human beings, we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We want to be happy at all times on this planet. So fortunately enough, today we're talking today as one people on the planet under the umbrella of the United Nations. So we have all the nations working together. In this era of the Build Back Better together. From such a devastating economic, a pandemic, which has caused untold damage, to the planet. But then today we are constituting, our forces coming together under the umbrella of the United Nations, with the spirit of no one is left behind. Which is the spirit of the 2030 agenda, with revitalized global partnership, multilateralism, and global solidarity. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very positive era. So many things. Just have to. Just like we said, it's an era with which we've termed the era of innovation, transformation, and change. So many wonderful things going to happen on the planet. Just have to be part of the actions. To savor the beauty. I am Yoto Luis. Greeting you once more this morning. I'm General Manager CEO of Dash Inspectorate, Cameroon. I am international only consultant Enterprises UK. Enterprises is a huge organization that's partners of the United Nations. And working principally with the governments there. With the ESG packages. That's meant for governments. To assist these governments to realize the topmost ambitions. The desires in areas of modernization, security, and infrastructure. So we handle so many things. The nations represent the United Nations. I'm also a UN Global Compact participant. Which is the arm of the United Nations. That is the United Nations Global Compact. It's the arm of the United Nations, okay, that handles business on the planet, okay, through with the promotion of respect of 10 principles, okay, that are grouped under 4 areas, okay. That is, we have there labor, anti-corruption, environment, okay, and have the labor, okay, anti-corruption there, okay, environment, okay, and for the progress of our people on the planet. Okay, so we are saying that the United Nations there, okay, is working intensifying action with all its partners, okay, to see that, okay, these very objectives, okay, of the 2030 agenda are attained, okay. So working closely there with all the states, okay, the member states, okay, and partners, okay, is quite a holistic move there to see that we all solve the world's problems together. Okay, we're talking this program. Okay, today we are talking entrepreneurial. Just started talking last week. Okay, on entrepreneurial for industry development in the country. Okay, for the attainment of the 2030 agenda. Okay, the sustainable development goals in Cameroon in line with national development strategy of Cameroon 2020-2030. Okay, and then we focus there on the reconstruction of the economic disaster zone of the northwest and southwest. Okay, I will be addressing a warm shout out there to the quality stakeholders. Okay, the quality stakeholders there. There we have one of them. Okay, just like we saw last week. Okay, the leading, that's the most important stakeholder there. That's which we classify there. That stakeholder in which we want change. Okay, we want to see them getting into the middle class. Okay, we want to see them get out of poverty. We want to see them living happy lives. That is the community. So we said, okay, we belong to at least one quality stakeholder. Okay, so these stakeholders, one of them, okay, they're saying that which is the most important is the community. So the community, this way is a community that, okay, that want to see the transformation. We want to see them getting out of poverty. We want to see them getting living a happy life, prosperous life. Okay, that is the community. Okay, so I'm giving a loud shout out, okay, to the community this day. Okay, and is conscious of the implications of the community. Okay, the community has to understand the stakes, okay, and follow the actions, okay, of the other stakeholders. Okay, because in fact everything is targeting the community so that the community has a change. Okay, the most expected change. Okay, then we have the the other stakeholders there. Well, that is, we see that if we respect the industry norms, okay, called standard specifications, we say that all the different stakeholders will be satisfied. Because remember, we say that this program is targeting quality, okay, and we said quality there, in simple sense, is satisfaction. So we are saying that, okay, if we respect industry norms, okay, we expect regulations, okay, buying industry goods and services, we are going to be very satisfied with these goods and services, okay, that we consume. Okay, so the other stakeholder there, okay, I'm shouting, giving a good shout out there this morning to is, okay, the group of owners, okay, the entrepreneurs, okay, the owners, okay, of owners, okay. So they're okay, they are an important stakeholder, okay, to there, okay, because they are the ones who do the purchase, the purchase. Then, okay, I'm shouting a big shout out there to the other stakeholder there. Number 3, employees. Wow, employees, in fact, they want good leadership. Okay, the employees are quality stakeholder there. Okay, with a lot of ambitions to grow their careers. Okay, so they do better lives. Okay, so they are very important. Standard specifications are respected. These employees will be happy. The good leadership there, good salaries there, okay, good working conditions there. So I'm shouting shout out to them, okay, because in that in this new era, okay, we are counting on much on the respect of industry norms, okay, so that all these stakeholders, okay, will be happy. Okay, so we're saying that if these employees are happy, okay, that is going to be formidable, okay, in the communities, okay, increasing the degree of happiness, okay, and prosperity in the community. Okay, I'm going to shout another. Okay, there is extend a big shout out there to the next quality stakeholder, which is a group of the customers. Okay, the customers there. Okay, they want satisfaction from every product they purchase. Okay, so it's quality standards are respected. Okay, they'll be very happy. Okay, the products will always conform to their expectations, or maybe supersede their expectations. They will always be happy. Okay, so we are saying that it's good there. Okay, with the customers there. Okay, you are the customers are the patron. Okay, they pay for the purchase, for the services and for the products. So they must be happy what they pay for. Okay, so I'm greeting them this morning. Okay, I'm also greeting the suppliers, the supply chains. Okay, those who provide the intermediary chains supply services. Okay, some of the products. Okay, some of the outputs. Okay, which are products are inputs of other processes. Okay, maybe you have a farmer there who supplies maybe some cassava there. Okay, which is his output. Okay, to maybe a factory there which produces gari. Okay, and okay, so we are saying that this supply chains. Okay, maybe the marine service. Okay, the supplier do the supplies. Okay, they are very important in the production cycle. Okay, so I'm greeting them this morning. Okay, I am also shouting a big hello there this morning to the investors. The investors, okay, are those who, okay, are very skeptical, okay, with their money there, because they want to put their money where they want to make returns. Okay, they take risks, okay, in investing. Okay, so they want to be sure that where I'm putting my money, I'm going to make some profit. Okay, I shouldn't waste my money. So I'm shouting that they are very important. Okay, in the production unit there. Okay, they have to do investment. Okay, so for business to be boom. So they okay, but you can say that if quality standards are respected, okay, they too will be very happy. Okay, because we are saying that cost will reduce. Okay, transport services. Okay, returns. Okay, will improve. Okay, production is going to improve there. Okay, we employ only highly qualified, certified personnel. Okay, the services will be efficient. Okay, and we're going to have the expected results. So these investors will be happy investing more and more. Okay, you the big guys there. Okay, shouting good warm greetings to you this morning. Okay, and then I'll land on this major regulator stakeholder, that is the government. The government there is the big stakeholder there who does the stir up. Okay, carrying on, doing the orientation. Okay, of people. Okay, towards the path of prosperity, to give them happy lives. Okay, the government has its policies. Okay, government policies that takes consideration of all the stakeholders. Okay, the country. Okay. So if the policies of the government, okay, we see that if the policies of government are all respected, the government will be happy. Okay, so that is very very important. So you see that the government there stirs up the ambitions. Okay, as the vision of the nation, to steer the nation, the destiny of a people. For part of progress, prosperity, happiness, okay, of its people. That is offers its people the best of life. Okay, so I'm greeting the government, okay, all the governments, okay, okay, as this major role, okay, of stewardship there, okay, of steering actions there, of prosperity of people. Okay, towards happy life, okay, on the planet, because we say that, okay, at the level of United Nations, okay, okay, we are saying that all the actions, okay, are taken there under the leadership of the governments. Okay, the government there is the leading stakeholder there, okay, and making sure that it carries out its actions to see that, okay, its citizens, okay, have the best of life. So I'm shouting there, good morning there to all the authorities in the nation. Okay, particularly in this era of build back better from the COVID pandemic. Okay, the authorities have a very strong form in the actions. Okay, we need a lot of sensitization, particularly in our country there. Okay, for maximum understanding of the requirements. Okay, of the sustainable development goals. Okay, and the expectations of all the stakeholders. Okay, and this is only possible. Okay, under the stewardship of the government. So the government is very firm there with its actions, doing review there with its stakeholders. Okay, in priority areas, development areas. Okay, like for instance, so we got the government of Cameroon. Okay, set up priority areas like the reconstruction of economic disaster zone of the northwest and southwest regions, which and the far north, okay, which are economic disaster zones in the country, because these zones, okay, have been plagued by political turmoil, okay, and terrorism, okay, which has caused these regions, okay, to be devastated. Okay, so warranting or demanding the reconstruction. So the government, okay, has constituted, okay, and it's okay, promoting a public-private partnership, okay, identified stakeholders, okay, identified okay, partners, okay, to this commitment, okay, so much that this falls in line, okay, with National Development Strategy of Cameroon 2020-2030, okay, so for the vision of Cameroon 2035, which targets making Cameroon an emerging nation, okay, and we said that for an emerging nation, what we talked about, an emerging nation, we must develop the industry, okay, and we know the requirements already, as Christian discussed that in the course of this program. We must develop the industry, okay, we must get people into the middle class, okay, taking people out of poverty, to the middle class, okay, we must consolidate national unity, okay, and strengthen democracy. So we are saying, okay, all of these ambitions of the government, okay, they have been firmly undertaken there, okay, documented, okay, in our guide document there, okay, that tells, okay, our vision of the nation, okay, Horizon 2035, which is in the document there we're calling the National Development, the National Development Strategy of Cameroon 2020-2030. Okay, which takes over from the document there, okay, which was pioneering actions of the government there. That's the DSCE. Okay, that constitutes state of the ambitions of the government between 2010 and 2020. So now we're in a new era, okay, and this new era, okay, we have the stakes that are really high. Okay, we must attain the sustainable development goals. It's unfortunate that COVID has been a very cankerworm there, a bitter pill there, okay, and that stumbling block on the path of the sustainable development goals, rolling back most of the actions, okay, that are already in place since 2015, when the 2030 agenda was voted, and the sustainable development goals, which today warrants a lot of revitalized commitment, okay, on all the stakeholders. So Dash Inspectorate as a leader here in the nation, okay, working in partnership with the government there, supporting Dash Inspectorate's its ambitions, the vision there, okay, particularly with its training subscription services, okay, which targets improving our human capital. So we are knowledgeable in the areas, okay, which are of utmost importance. That is industry development, okay, which constitutes. We must have the skills that are required as talking entrepreneurial. So the government has been very much interested, okay, in the actions of Dash Inspectorate, okay, promoting these activities of Dash Inspectorate in the country, okay. So we propagate this, okay, for the interest of all Cameroonians, making us understand that, okay, we need human capital, okay, which is highest, okay, of competence. So we power the industry actions, okay, for industry development in the country. Remember, we said on this program that the industry is the mitochondria of every nation. Okay, it's the power of every nation. Okay, to vibrate. Every nation a nation can only vibrate. Okay, can only talk very forcefully on the planet if it has a vibrant industry. Okay, that has been the case with the United States, which has been vibrating so much on the planet. Okay, because of its industry. Well, very well advanced in all the industry sectors, be it aerospace, maritime, okay, iron, steel, okay, all the industry sectors. Today we have China, which is becoming a manufacturing powerhouse on the planet because of its industry. Okay, Chinese industry is developed so much. Okay, so you say that if our country too must be that country that is going to be a country that is going to vibrate, okay, on the both, okay, on the national, okay, and international scene, okay, and the stock regional scene, okay, within the region, we must target development of our industry in all the industry areas. So it's of utmost importance.